Good evening, truck and tractor pool fans. A day early. Wow.
Wake up.
Yeah. I'm tired. I don't know why. I'm just stressed out and tired. But anyway, we're here tonight because some of us have got early Mother's Day stuff to do out of state. So, um, anyway, big weekend, first weekend for both clubs, I guess. Really,
Yep.
Interstate and East Coast Pro Pooling. Um, what a start to the year, huh? But
No.
we're going to go over
Don't
results.
start exciting,
Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. We're all grown adults. We'll get through it. We got some results we're going to go through. We want to keep it right at an hour, and we want to get right to Adam as soon as possible. Probably right about 20 after the hour or so. Adam's going to be coming on, and we're going to talk about his auction that he's having for all of his handmade signs to raise money for the Roswell Cancer Center. And those auctions are going quite well, I do believe. So we just figured we'd bring him on again because we really don't have a whole lot to cover. We have plenty to cover. We could, but let's raise some money for Adam. Let's help Adam out again. And I don't know what we're doing next Wednesday because I'm not going to any. You got any pools?
No, I don't have any pools this weekend.
Yeah. Okay. We'll find something, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to do a video show. We haven't done a video show.
That's what I was just thinking.
Forever.
We haven't done a video show in a long time.
We don't have to do that.
And now we have some new footage from the pool this past weekend. Well, maybe we do. Did Mike Walker ruin it or anything?
Don't discuss it.
I'm
just kidding. That's not good for me. I shouldn't say
He threatened bodily harm to me when I went up there to film Norm. He did. He said he was going to smack me. Can you believe that?
Michael Walker. Michael Walker, what's wrong with you, boy?
I felt threatened. I felt like I needed a safe space. Isn't that what all the kids say nowadays?
Yeah. Hi, April. For sure. And I'm sure April was probably over at Greensboro over the weekend.
I don't know. I didn't see any videos posted from her, but it would not surprise me one bit if she was at a Mod Turbo interstate pool.
I'm sure of that. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get going here. We'll just go ahead and kick off with you at the Washington County Ag Center. And I'm going to go ahead and run a couple scrollers. Well, one's a scroller and one's a sign. A banner link. And for the signs. So please check them out. Again, Adam's coming on here in about 20 minutes or so. We'll go ahead and get through these results. And the rest of the show will be for him. And I'd like to stay within an hour tonight. So I got lots to do. Take it away, Kendra.
All right. So as we said, the interstate.
Subscribe, share, and hit that thumbs up, please.
Yep.
Thumbs up. Very important.
So as we said, Interstate did get its start to the point season this past Saturday at Boonesboro, Maryland, there at the Washington County Ag Center. There was 3 interstate classes or 3 points classes on hand. So we're going to go through those results. The first interstate class we're going to go over is the 7,800 mods. Looks like there was 11 of them on hand. Taking the win, no stranger to the winner's circle, is Kevin Stauffer with Rough and Ready at 326.53 feet. Second place was our favorite village idiot, Ian Ericker, with the Unstable at 319.70. Third place, Nelson Egolf with the Tinker Toy at 317.29. Are you guys? Yeah. Fourth place went to Ricky Blizzard with the Barely Affordable at 315.87. Fifth place was Dale Forrester driving Don Haley's Track Fever. I believe that got second place at Keystone National in its preliminary.
I think so, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a new tractor for him, 314.92. Sixth place was Dale Forrester again, driving Don Haley's Nonsense at 313.33. Seventh place was Rick Wolf with One Too Many at 311.51. Eighth place was Amber Blizzard with the Unaffordable at 306.15. Ninth place was Jason Michael driving Untamed at 305.83. 10th place was Andy Forrester driving the Boss 9 at 292.88. And 11th place, rounding out the class, was Kirsty Robinson with the Phony 2 at 161.36. The next class was the 4,500 small block trucks. Again, 11 of them on hand. First place, taking the win, Tyler Shives driving the bootlegger at 264.95. Second place was Austin Stoner with Analyze This at 258.43. Third place was Derek Dice with the Mopar Magic 2 at 254.19. Fourth place was Chris Utzi with the One Bad Bow Tie at 248.46. Fifth place was Sam Hassler with Junkyard Dog at 247.02. Sixth place was Travis Utzi with the Stomper at 244.28. Seventh was Ryan Varner with the Mountain Maniac at 239.55. Eighth place was Bill Mills with the Bounty Hunter at 236.61. Ninth place was Denny Stoner with Macon Tracks at 229.33. 10th was Denny Shives with the Alcohol Abuse at 229.31. And rounding out the class was Jared Stoner with his Ford Ranger at 209.01. And finally, we get to the Mod Turbos, 13 of them on hand. Good to see some good numbers for the first interstate pool of the year. Taking the win was Yankee Jason Malott, driving Dr. LZ at 326.93. Second place was Vern Zerby with the Z unit at 325.48. Third place was Jason Forrester, driving Papa Smurf at 321.92. Fourth place was Guy Gokenauer, driving the Stress Test at 319.10. Fifth place, exciting to see this tractor make the jump, Kenny Rippian, driving the Green Machine, formerly a 7700 Light Limited.
Yeah.
He
Wow.
took the year off and jumped up a class to the Mod Turbo and with a very strong run, fifth place, 312.88. Good to see some John Deere color in that class as well. Sixth place was Jimmy Williams, new tractor, some assembly required at 309.54. Seventh was Scott Kiskadden, driving BJ Wilkins Bull Ride at 309.14. Eighth place was Tommy Williams, driving Firestorm at 307.97. Ninth was Jimmy again on Cadillac Red at 303.04. 10th place was Corey Eberhardt, driving Gold Edition at 293.35. 11th was Eric Eberhardt, driving the newly remodeled Hammer Down at 284.11. And 12th place was Philip Price with Antrim Tantrum at 254.64. And unfortunately, Darren Olden was also there with his new John Deere called Hulk Smash. Had some trouble getting off the line there. So he unfortunately did not get a pass in. So
Wow.
that rounds out Boonesboro. Heard it was a very good event. Allison's new sled was there. Heard everything. Didn't hear much bad about it. So we're off to a fiery good start.
While we're at it, Team Allison did an awesome job this past weekend. Really good job. First time at Greensboro. I think it was one sled reset.
So I know the Light Pros reset. The trucks didn't.
That was the only reset of the evening, and great job by them. Sounds like they had a pretty good time out in Boonesboro too. Yep. Very good. Greensboro it was. Greensboro Volunteer Fire Department. Mm-hmm. Jim Harvey and the crew once again put on one heck of a show, constantly improving the facility. We got 2 more hooks with them this year, and it's a lot of fun. We enjoy going down there. And what's that one say? I don't remember. I'm tired. Anyway, we kicked the date off. We kicked the evening off with the 10,500 pound 466 hot farm tractors. Taking the win, Ray Norris with Pack and Heat, 335.34. Second was Brian Morris, last year's champion. Getting started pretty good here. They said Shed Shaker. It tongue twists me every time. Fellow Street Maryland person. 334.06. By the way, he's funny. He was quick to pick up on the fact that I misspelled his name when I put the first video out of the class. I missed the N. And I said, "What's wrong?" And I said, "What did I type?" He said, "Morse." Well, I actually typed Morse O. I forgot the N. I told him, don't you dare cheat me out of a letter. It was a little joke, but anyway. Third was Doug Heyman with Bulls Binder at 332.01. Fourth was Nick Morrison, that's cousin to Brian, with the Toxic International at 330.47. Fifth was Alan Lynch with Betting on Green and John Deere at 319.27. Obviously, it's John Deere. Go by the name. Sixth place. I love it. Kevin Windsor with the well-armed tractor of Ray Norris, 317.91. And seventh was Paul Richardson driving Dave Doherty's Buzzard Bait Oliver at 315.10. And I'm sure that was a nice, fun ride for Kevin. And he did a good job.
Yep.
Tractor ran very well. You want the next one?
Yeah, I'll do the next one.
Okay.
So the next class that ran was the 8500 Light Pro Stock class. Looks like there was 10 tractors on hand for the first East Coast Pool of the year. Taking the win was Mark Smith's new Ford 8700, going a distance of 342.43 feet. Second place went to Smokey Smith, driving the blue unit at 339.14. Third place was Smokey Smith again, driving his fast forward Ford at 333.69. Fourth place, extremely impressive run by Mr. Paul Hoke on the screen.
Very impressive run.
I actually saw a video of it today. I was back behind the bleachers, so I heard it, didn't see it. But anyway.
Time out. What were you doing behind the bleachers?
That's where the staging area was, sir.
Well, what were you staging?
I think we were actually icing the truck whenever.
You better stop by your head.
Probably. Paul Hoke, fourth place with the Screaming Eagle at 331.22. Fifth place was Kevin Utt with the Rolling Thunder at 329.62. Sixth place went to Shane Scott, driving Black and Blue at 309.09. Seventh place, he is not a newcomer to East Coast, but so he used to run, but haven't seen him out in a while. Colton Zundel with the Steel City Smoker, 307.61. Eighth place went to Fred Hoke's Never Enough Case at 305.86. Ninth place was Jeff Michelacci with Demented at 231.52. And rounding out the class with a new tractor to the class, Cody Utt driving the Storm at 280.71. However, unfortunately, he did go out of bounds, so it was a disqualification. Tractor sounded really good, though, off the line. I didn't make it up to see it, so I think that's going to be quite a contender here soon.
Just happy to see another 88 series sheet metal vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's this class video, I believe, is coming out Friday. I have it scheduled to come out on Friday, so you'll be able to see that at Eat Pulling Videos, same channel the show's on. Yeah, it was good to see that. I mean, normally this is a class that is lacking numbers, and it was good to start the season off with 10 tractors for sure. Mm-hmm. So, and Paul Hoke, I 100% agree. That tractor was rocking and rolling. Come on, Fred. We moved into the go ahead. I'll let you read the next class. I'm sorry.
The next class was the was the 7800 East Coast Diesel Truck class. No longer a Pro Stock Diesel only class.
Right.
They are allowing Super Stock diesels at a different weight now. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we will be seeing some Super Stocks real soon.
I think Boonesboro is going to be loaded with pullers.
Yep. I think Boonesboro is going to be a fantastic show. We'll get to that in a minute. Mm-hmm. Let's finish up with Greensboro.
Yes, ma'am.
3 trucks made the trek down to Greensboro, Maryland. Taking the win was Norm Neuswanger with the Chapter 11 at 335.16. Second place was Carl Ankiewicz with the Living on the Edge at 311.70. And we want to thank Carl Ankiewicz and Ankiewicz Construction for upping the purse this year, $1,000 to win. So
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Carl, for your sponsorship, as well as East Coast Diesel. Can't forget them. Third place went to James Barter. Good to have him back out on the track with Barter Turbo Service at 229.87. And he is going to need a new little spinny thing in there. So it's a good thing he knows a guy.
Yeah, I think he knows a turbo guy. So
yeah, I think he knows a turbo guy. Possibly.
Absolutely.
Maybe one or two.
How about that green truck, huh?
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to say.
I do. I'm waiting on it.
That's $1 grand pickle. Get it?
Yeah.
No pun intended. $1 grand pickle.
Oh, pun intended. You know.
Congratulations, Norm, on the very first $1,000 class winner in the East Coast Diesel 4x4 class. Oh, show. Next up was the 7,500-pound modified tractors, and I do hope this class grows in numbers a little bit. We had 3 on hand, and they put on a whale of a show. I mean, they put on a good show. Taking the win, Jason McKenzie with Never Satisfied with a pair of Hemmings, 343 feet even. Second place, Don Dean, all the way from Trafalgar, Indiana, with the Plumber's Nightmare at 327.45. Beautiful run by Don. I mean, just smooth. Picked the front end up and went. Very, very nice. Oh, all 3 did. And rounding out the class, Lynn Brookhart with Radial Reactor with his Curtis Wright R3350 at 311.87. Okay. Then we ended the night with the limited pro stock semi trucks at 20,000 pounds. And no surprise, no stranger to the winner's circle. Hank Oster with the scrapper took the win at 340.38. Second was Dave Greeks, Pressure Time Peterbilt at 327.75. Third was Jerry Martin's Inconvenience Freightliner at 315.10. Fourth, Albert Brown with the Back in Black Mac at 312.84. I will tell you what, Albert's got that truck running. That truck made a nice pass. For sure. And that rounded out Greensboro, first pool of the year. There's a couple of hitches here and to giddy up here and there, but that's okay. We'll work on that and move on. And very much looking forward to Boonesboro in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks. 3 weeks. I can't
It's
remember.
the last Saturday of the month.
Yeah.
3 more Saturdays, 2.5 weeks, however you want to look at it.
How about we just say May 27th at 6 p.m. Boonesboro, Maryland, to Washington County tractor pullers at the Washington County Ag Center. Super stock, pro stock tractors, modified tractors, modified 4-wheel drive trucks, East Coast Diesel 4x4 trucks, the 10,500 hot farm, and the limited pro stock semis. That is a lineup of classes, and I look for a lot of pullers. That place always draws a lot of pullers, and it's going to be a big night of pulling. And then I'll go ahead and get into June 24th, the Delaware International Speedway in Delmar, Delaware, 7 p.m. Super stock, pro stock tractors, hot farm tractors, modified 4-wheel drive trucks, modified tractors, the East Coast Diesel 4x4 trucks, and the limited pro stock semis. Once again, loaded up with a lot of classes, and their first event last year there was very successful. Huge crowd, as well as Greensboro. I talked to Jim about halfway through the show, and boy, he just smiled from ear to ear. He had a wonderful crowd, and he was tickled, and we are so very happy because those guys really have been working their butts off on different things there, and glad to see it paying off, Jim. Congratulations. I will throw in June 3rd, the Delmarva tractor pullers will be at Easton, Maryland, and May 20th at 7 p.m., Beast of the East in Lebanon, Pennsylvania, with a whole slew of 2-track classes. I mean, they got a bunch of classes. So, and I don't have stuck on it. Snyder County's got a show as well on the 3rd. I apologize.
Well, while you're looking at it, I don't have it. I did this. I'll pull it up here in a minute.
Okay.
While you're hesitating there, I almost forgot about our 2-wheel truck guys that were down at Jefferson County last Saturday. So I'm going to throw their results out real quick.
Hang in there, Adam.
Yeah. Taking the win was Eddie Ocker driving the 8 up at 333.57. Second place went to Chelsea Forrester with the Ford T Bucket at 325.44. Third was John Foley with Blessed at 319.8. Fourth place, new truck out on the circuit, Stu McNamara with a 23 Ford C Cab at 316.93. And rounding out the class was Andy Forrester with Turn Back the Clock at 295.79. I do know that Dale Forrester's Bandit and Ian Eriker's truck, they both got injured in Florida and are unfortunately waiting for parts. So those guys will be back out on the circuit here soon. The June the 3rd pull up at Sealings Grove is going to be the first pull there at the Snyder County
6:30 p.m. Yep.
You got it?
I got it.
Okay.
I'm going to finish it. Enhanced Farm, Hot Stock Tractors, which is similar to our Hot Farm tractors. Light Pro Super Farm, Pro Street Gas 4x4, Run What You Brung 4x4, and Wild Street. Classes are subject to change. And again, that's June 3rd at 6:30. 6 classes. I used to run 7. Okay. Very good. Now, I think we covered. I'm sure we're forgetting.
Can I push some interstate pools here?
Absolutely. Hang in there, Adam.
So like we said, no events coming up this weekend for East Coast or Interstate, or I believe even Snyder County, giving us the weekend off. However, on May the 20th, the following Saturday, there's going to be 2 interstate hooks happening. The first is going to be in Mont Alto at the Fire Company. 4,500 small block trucks, 7,800 mods, 7,700 light limited turbos, 1,850 small block minis, as well as the 2,050 big block minis, a 9,500 pound farm stock, 8 mile an hour limit, as well as a 13.5 farm stock class. And I believe they're making that a 12 mile an hour limit. And then we will also be down in Luray, Virginia. Hooray for Luray. Their Fireman's Carnival. Start time is going to be 6 o'clock for both of these events. Luray is going to have the 11,000 hot farm, the 10,000 pound pro farm, 8,500 mod turbo, 6,200 two-wheel drives, and a new to the interstate circuit is going to be an 8,500 pound wild street class. This class is going to be a points class, and it is very, very similar to the Snyder County class. There is a little bit more safety rules for the interstate class. All those rules can be found on the interstatepullers.com website. They're also going to be running 3 non-points classes. It's going to be the 9,000 pound farm stock, 11,000 pound farm stock, and an open diesel truck class for all you street legal guys. And then moving into Memorial Day weekend, there's also going to be a pool at Craigsville, Virginia. Start time is actually going to be 4 p.m. At the Drive-In Motorsports Park. They're going to have 2 interstate classes there, the 7,800 mods, as well as the 6,200 two-wheel drives. All right, I'm done talking. It can be Adam's turn.
Very groovy. Yeah, we have some upcoming news for the Mason-Dixon pools. Their season gets kicked off here very soon. And I don't have a schedule in front of me either. Again, this is not our regular night. This is like, hurry up and get it together because, oh, my God, we're not going to be able to do Wednesday. So, but we, too, have a Wild Street class, as I announced before. And those rules are probably going to be structured very similar to what you all are running, as we want to be co-sanction friendly, if you will.
Yeah.
For the trucks in the area, in the Pennsylvania area, Maryland area, whatever decides to come and run. So, yeah, we're going to be getting all that information online and getting that stuff released soon because we're going to be pulling in Delta here very soon. So, I'm surprised my phone hasn't been blowing up about that. Busy. So, as we said earlier, we went to get through the 2 events this past weekend, and of course we covered a couple of events coming up. Now we've got the star of the show coming up. The star of the show,
man,
the co-star. I'm sorry, Kendra's the star. I'm trying to make him laugh before he comes on. I'm looking at him backstage, and now he's rolling his eyes at me. But as you can see, we've had the scrollers running here, and we did a show with him last week, and hopefully the donations have been coming in. I know the sign raffle looks like it has been doing quite well, and we're going to bring Adam Draudt on now, and he can clue us all in on what's been going on.
What's up, guys?
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
Awesome. How's it going again today?
Oh, don't listen to him.
I got to pick on him.
Yeah.
Because I can.
Yeah. Well, actually, I want to throw this out there real quick. Since you guys have been on, PPL has announced that they will be 13 primetime episodes of Pro Polling League on CBS Sports Network.
Wow.
Awesome for truck and tractor polling.
That is
you better
fantastic.
believe it.
So that is
Major league right there, buddy.
Huge for the sport. Yeah, I was just scrolling through in the background and looking at stuff, and I was like, yeah, that's definitely some newsworthy stuff here, because that's a huge thing. So the dates are yet to be announced. Polls and stuff like that are yet to be announced as well. But yeah, it looks like Pro Polling League is going to be CBS Sports. So I think that's great.
That's
I'll
awesome.
say it. That's
badass,
huge, buddy. That is badass.
That is huge for the sport of truck and tractor polling right there.
Mainstream.
Yeah. So yeah,
I wonder if it's going to be live or if it's going to be like pre-recorded stuff.
I think most of their stuff is pre-recorded.
I would say it doesn't really specify.
Yeah.
I'm
sure it'd be pre-recorded.
Yeah.
But hey, that's a major league network here. So
yeah. So it's beginning in the fall of 2023. So,
and I want to throw this in there real quick too, that Adam wants the Empire State Pullers ESP.
Yes.
Begins their season. Adam's going to be on once a month, I think you said, or something.
Yeah, whenever you want.
Yeah, cool. We'll probably have him once or twice a month. We did that last year, I think it was.
I think we tried to, and it just never really worked out. I mean, everything got so crazy busy, and with polling and all this stuff. So yeah,
he's gonna cover ESP for us and going to be part of the show, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, and
now, are you cleared to go polling? Have the doctors given you the?
Oh yeah, I was
awesome.
out on a full schedule last year.
Oh,
it's just more.
Shows how much I pay attention.
It's more or less the interactions.
Yeah,
I just really got to be careful as far as that stuff goes.
Yeah,
but it's blue, JR. It's blue. Don't worry.
You knew what I was looking at, didn't you? I was thinking, did I turn that from red to blue?
Yeah,
but yeah.
He was so happy about that blue light yesterday.
Yeah. That thing's vibrant in the center of the sign. Man.
You know, it doesn't take much.
Shall I turn it green, Kendra? I can make it green.
Yeah,
too.
It should be green.
And it'll be one grand sign, like one grand pickle.
Yeah.
But anyway, Adam.
Yeah, so
I've got a video clip loaded up of the signs once again. I'll let you go ahead and delve into how the auctions are going.
Yeah. So
I'll start playing that then.
All the auctions went live yesterday as of 7:00. They loaded every 20 minutes, I believe, or so. Right now, everything's still going live. We've had current bids keep going as we were on there yesterday with beer money. We've had bids last night I caught up with this morning, and we've had bids all day as well. I want to say that the John Deere sign's at $1,000 right now.
Yep, I just looked at it.
I don't have it exactly pulled up. I'm trying to keep up with everything as much as possible. The international guys have chosen to take to international numbers.
706.
Yes, so that is at 706. Travis Schlabach started that at 460. Then it went to, I believe, 560, and now we are at 706. So, do we hear an 866?
gets up to like 1466.
1466 or 1568 would be real nice. So
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's or a 5288.
I was getting ready to say this go for broke and go 5288.
Yeah. So yeah, everything's been going extremely well. I mean, the outpouring from everybody has just been amazing as usual. Yeah, it's just been great. Peterbilt sign, everybody seems to kind of enjoy that one too. Something a little bit different. We got the Massey sign up there as well. The Agco sign is at 425 currently. Peterbilt sign is at 600.
Wow.
Currently. A lot of the guys that bid on that are truck drivers too, so they're they might be napping or whatever. So I try and keep everything updated, and the winning bids are on. I try and post them, and so I'll delete the previous one and add a new one, so everybody who comments on it should get an update when I post it. Hopefully, at least in theory, that's what I'm thinking. The New Holland signs up to 700. So yeah, like I said, we got some great numbers. A lot of support already pouring out. So we've been doing real good. We were on Beer Money last night with Ryan and Cody and Charles. Leroy Schluter came on for a little bit. It was pretty cool talking to everybody and going through everything. Yeah, it was really neat. So yeah, if there's anybody out there, even if you can't afford to get in and donate on this, if you can go on the MADaboutcancer page and tag somebody that you think might be able to get in and bid on it. Tag your friends. Just even if you can just tag them to show them what's out there and let them make the decision if they can or can't participate. So yeah, it's just going to the MADaboutcancer page, liking it, and tagging somebody that might like one of these signs hanging in their shop or in their office or in their house or bar area. That would go a long way for us. So
I'm kind of really digging that Peterbilt sign. Looks pretty slick.
Yeah, it definitely turned out pretty decent.
Yeah.
I had somebody come over today and stop and ask me what I've been up to. I came in the house and grabbed a couple of signs. They're like, "Oh my gosh, dude, these are beautiful."
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're all being auctioned off right now. So,
what do you think, Kendra? Think we can get Albert Brown interested in one of those Peterbilt signs?
That's what I was just thinking.
All right,
tag him.
He's a V8 Mac guy. That ain't gonna happen.
Hey, it's for a good cause. I'm
Right?
sure he has a Peterbilt buddy.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
So yeah, like I said, everything's going in the right direction. We kind of did the prequel last week, and we displayed all the signs live on your show, and now thankfully everything's still live on the auction where you guys decided to come on Tuesday night, where we can go over everything all over again, and
what's the schedule?
People can go bid on it right now. What's that?
What's the scheduled end to the auctions?
No auction has a scheduled end per se, because once a bid is put, a new 24-hour loop starts.
Okay,
I got you.
That makes any sense?
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, so like the New Holland one, the last one was 10 hours ago, so that technically has 14 hours left.
Okay. If nobody bids, then it's done. If somebody bids,
as soon as it switches to 1 day on my thing, it's over.
Okay.
So yeah, that's kind of how it's not.
That's a neat way to run it.
Well, there was a couple auctions that we did on the toy raffle page for the models and stuff like that, and that's kind of how they do it. So I kind of took that kind of profile from them, and it seemed to work pretty well, because a lot of people don't see it all the time. So, or if somebody's tagging somebody in it, they might not see it right away or whatever. So So yeah, it's been a little bit more difficult with Facebook kind of pulling the reins back on a lot of stuff this year, but
I'm telling you.
I mean,
Yeah,
some
all
of these, I think last year, some of these had over 100 shares on them.
Wow.
Yeah, this year there's like 8, 15, real throttled back. It's pretty crazy, but
Thanks a lot, Facebook.
regardless, we're still getting,
It ain't just Facebook.
we're getting great numbers. And it's, it all goes to a great cause, whether it's $10, whether it's $1,000, it goes to a great cause. It doesn't matter. I mean, it really, I'd love to raise as much as we can, but every little bit helps. So,
absolutely.
So yeah, and that's the thing. Like, even if you can't afford to donate on this, or if you can't, or if you don't like any of the signs or whatever, go on and just tag somebody who you think might like them. Because you never know who's going to see them and be like, holy crap, that's really cool. And you don't know what they're going through. You know, they want to buy it and donate it in memory of somebody that's going through something right now. So that's just another avenue to keep somebody's memory alive or whatever. So,
speaking of memories, we lost a super great puller. In Don
Legend
Masterson.
doesn't begin to describe it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Legend is an understatement for a very soft-spoken gentleman. I met him a few times, and just super person to talk to. Super competitive, fierce. His fierce competitiveness on the track did not match.
No.
Off the track, Don Masterson. Let me tell you, but yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
And there was a fantastic article written about him. Was it on the Pro Bowling League page?
I know Pro Bowling League did one. NTPA did one. That there was
Book Magazine.
Yeah.
So much.
that kind of talked about like his history in the polling world and like how he got started and how much of a pioneer he was. Right. And I was like, wow, that was really special.
Yep.
One
of them guys that everybody followed in his footsteps, and it's pretty crazy. You know, we're losing a lot of pioneers of the sport. You know, Robert Martin last year, and just unfortunately, it's just gonna. I mean, everybody's getting a little older, and that's the way it is. But I mean, we got to keep their memory alive. I mean, you and me, we got photos and videos and stuff like that. We just keep it going, you know?
Yeah. If I just, it's a piss poor excuse, but if I just took an hour, I can dig up probably the first run of Tinker Toy as a component that I remember from Fort Wayne in, I don't know, 2000.
Hold on, I pulled the article up. It was
quite a ways back, but
2004 or 2005.
Was it 05? I was thinking it was 03 or 04. Okay.
Don took the maiden pass on the machine in the Winter Nationals in Fort Wayne in 2005.
I got it on film. Maybe I should dig that up.
That tractor would be really cool.
Beautiful passes.
Yeah.
Beautiful passes. Yep.
Now, I mean, was that the first component pro stock?
For him.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know who had the first component pro stock.
It says in this article that it was the first component pro stock.
Really?
So I don't know if it was. Brian Lively wrote the article.
Yeah, so
it could very well be.
If Brian wrote it, it's probably right. I mean,
yeah, he's pretty informative. And
a
very knowledgeable person.
I mean, I know him and Dan Mayer talk a lot too, so I'm sure there was a lot there. So you talk about a pioneer that, I mean, 30, 40 years later, now they're all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for the most part, they all are now.
Yeah, I kind of have to do
pretty
that
incredible.
Now. Somehow I'm going to have to do that before we leave.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
a little later.
No. I'm glad it come to, As a matter of fact, I told you, I remember I told somebody about it. Was it you or I was in Messenger with somebody today talking about it, and I remembered when he made the Maiden Voyage, with the new tractor, with the newer sheet metal and everything, and it was component. But I didn't remember that it was the very first component, first off.
Very neat though.
So it's time to release that video.
JR witnessed history.
A lot of it.
He didn't even know it.
My age.
At the time, he didn't even know it.
Nah, who knew how this?
You didn't know how revolutionized that would make the sport.
Well, and how many people thought he was crazy? You know what I mean? Like, how many people thought this will never work?
Have no idea how much opposition component chassis tractors had when that started.
Yeah. Well, look at the alcohol tractors when they first came out.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's still a thing today. I mean, you know what I mean?
Sort of, yeah.
So
but, I remember when the roll cages were fussed about, and now they look kind of.
Now it looks weird without them.
yeah. You see it.
They work. We've seen it. Unfortunately, we've seen that they work.
Just this year. I mean, already this year. Yeah. Just this year, we've seen it work.
And it's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff.
Heck yeah.
Now I got to dig that up. 2005. Let me write that down. Yeah, I know. Twist that crank a little tighter.
Yeah, right.
No problem. Hey, no problem at all.
Yeah.
As Gilbert Godfrey said. Rest his soul, as a matter of fact.
What?
Oh, Gilbert Godfrey passed away. Yeah, you didn't know that.
Today?
No. It's been a couple months or so.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I'm like, all right. Well, I know I was kind of busy today, but I didn't know.
But I was on Facebook, and that should be a big thing.
I was updating a lot of stuff, though. It's like going back and forth with the auctions and trying to update stuff and trying to share it and tag people, and just because, like I said, it's been crazy. A lot of people don't see stuff, so I feel bad like tagging people in it, but a lot of people that bid on it last year didn't even see it this year. So,
which is crazy.
Yeah. It's for whatever reason. So,
well, and you also are, I'm sure, using keywords that keep it from being like, aren't you not allowed to say the word raffle or anything now? Like that gets you shadow banned or something.
It might.
Yeah.
We'll find out if they're still live by tomorrow.
The government's keeping its little thumb on you there.
I can understand foul words and stuff like that, but when you, I better just shut my mouth. I don't want to start a revolution here.
I didn't use raffle. I put auction.
Yeah, but that still might be like shadow banning you or something ridiculous.
I see the word raffle all the time. I really do, across Facebook and different stuff. Like even when they do the toy tractors, and stuff. It's a raffle.
Darn right.
Yeah, I know people that are like,
my goodness.
Yeah, I had a cousin who he auctioned off or raffled off or whatever you want to call it, a beautiful hand done like American flag, like all out of wood burned, absolutely beautiful. And like 3 people bid on it. And when he did it 6 months ago, it was like 400 people. So yeah, they're definitely cracking down on it. It's such a shame.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
who are we?
I'm
well, like you said, last time it was hundreds of shares. This time it's 8.
Yeah. Yep. And we really didn't change anything. So I'll
it's
go on.
China. They're coming for us.
I'll share everything again tonight. And
there went the show. Oh boy, we're gonna get flagged now.
One of the shares will break free. I ain't worried about it.
But anyway, well, I certainly. How are the donations going for the regular?
The donations they're going all right. I mean, we're trying to obviously do this instead of really pushing the donation stuff, because I feel that people would rather get something for donating not that they're not getting anything for donating anyway, but if somebody can give a little bit more and get something cool like this in return, it makes it a little bit more worthwhile, I think. So, I mean, but I've still been every Saturday morning or Sunday morning, I'll put a post up for donations, and you might get one or
you
two.
can give away eye candy.
Yeah,
Those little swinging things, we'll call them eye candy.
something. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy, but I mean, we got the meat raffle coming up. That'll be huge for us, as far as doing that. That my brother's putting on. We got the raffle tickets that is coming up. I do have Scotty. I do have another bill sign coming up. It will be auctioned off at the meat raffle on May 20th. Just shoot me a message and I may be able to dig one up here and make one special too, and maybe do another raffle after the meat raffle for a Buffalo Bill sign too. So give me a little time on that one, but I can probably work something up on that. If somebody's interested in one, I think we can make it happen. Put it that way.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I mean, like I said, everything's going great so far. So if you can't get on there and compete with some of the guys that are on there, at least get on and share the actual pages if you can, or tag somebody that might be interested in them. Really, because that'll go a long way too, because a lot of people aren't seeing it. So if we can tag people and at least get them directed towards that right direction, that'll help out a lot too. And like JR said, if you can't donate, you can always just go to our Mad About Cancer team page on Roswell Park. Ride for Roswell, and just type in Mad About Cancer and our team page will pop up, and you can make any denomination from $10 all the way up to unlimited. So, and that'll go right to our team page. And we got 15 different team members on there, and you can actually choose who you want to donate it to and stuff like that. So
I mean, don't pick your name, right?
It all goes to the same place, honestly. So it's you can pick my name, you can pick my brother, my wife, whoever. Right now we're at $77,295 raised. We got 15 different team members currently. Yeah, so our goal this year is $33,000, and when we meet that goal of $33,000, we will raise $100,000 in 3 years.
Wow,
that's pretty awesome. So that's kind of why we set the goal of 33,000.
I was going to ask where you got 33. I was like, is that what you made last year?
Yeah, so my brother did 35 last year. I think last year or 35 the first year. Last year I think we did 32. So yeah, the 33 would be 100,000.
Wow.
All time total. So we
when
definitely.
When is your ride?
The ride is actually June 20th. Or no, June 24th, sorry. So yeah, that's coming up here in a very, very not a long time.
I was going to ask, so are you starting to train?
I was until I hurt my back last week.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I haven't really done much this week, unfortunately. I might try and go out maybe once this week and just kind of go around the block and see how it feels. But the doctor kind of said not to. So.
But since when did you listen to doctors?
I mean,
don't mind me. I'm
actually a lot lately.
Oh man!
I think
that's going to be a huge monumental $100,000. That'd be awesome.
Because honestly, this stuff you can't mess around with it, unfortunately. So I don't really have a choice but to listen, because if I don't, I mean, that I could end up in a wheelchair very easily.
Oh man,
And
we don't want that.
That's the long and short of it.
Yeah.
So.
And that's from all the treatments and such.
The treatments, and actually just the cancer sitting on my bones, weakening them. Yeah. Everything, there's spots in my skeleton that are very, very unstable. I mean, it's not good. So yeah,
cancer sucks.
Yeah, everything was going great. What's that? So. The heck is
JR's lurking in the background there?
Yeah, I think he's trying to find the video.
JR is, I have it posted, I think, on my page.
Missy's looking.
He's not even on.
Speaking of lurking in the background.
Just watch.
Are you looking for cool Don Masterson videos?
Yes, I am. I found Kevin.
Very, very unstable. Okay. Let's see here. I'm just trying to see what's going on.
And I was just going to look to see if you got any more bids while we were.
Yeah, nothing super that I can tell anyway. I've been trying to kind of follow along as we've been watching as well. But yeah, that, like I said, the biggest thing that we can do is just tag somebody that you think might be interested in the signs, and get them heading in that direction.
Joe Gambino's really been.
Yeah.
He's got 2 of them.
I know, right? He's got
save some for the rest of us, Joe.
I know. He's got a semi down this way.
Okay.
The Brothers Diesel 3.0 truck.
Oh, yeah. I knew that name sounded familiar.
Yep. Yeah, so. Yep. He's actually.
I'm guessing he has some Massey Ferguson.
Yeah. He's actually a cancer survivor himself. So that's, we both went to the same place. So we're both living proof of what's possible, and where these funds are coming through or from. And we actually just got word today. Roswell sent out an email a little earlier today that last year, for every dollar we raised, it went to $13 in external funding for cancer treatment. Now that could be from government funding, it could be from private sector, whichever. But now this year, they were proud to announce that every dollar that we raise goes towards $23 in security.
Wow!
Another $10 on top. So yeah, that's super huge. So that just makes every dollar that we raise that much more important.
So that means like the $500 you're spending on a sign is really $11,500.
Yeah.
That's
huge.
Crazy.
And that's just one way to look at it. I mean, you're going to be helping so many other people out.
Yeah.
I mean, I can definitely. I mean, Roswell's building a brand new facility not far from the other campus, and they're going to be a forerunner or on the forefront of a lot of groundbreaking stuff here very soon. So they're just starting to release some information about what they're working on. I think they're waiting for this new facility to get up and running to release a lot of stuff, but they don't like using the word cure, but I'll tell you what, there's some good stuff coming out of that place. So, I mean, even just on my end, just how they tailored my treatments right towards what I am. They just didn't give me hope this works. I just up and said, here, I hope this works.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a team of doctors sitting down and just figuring out what's going to be the best for me. And it goes a long way. And it's not that to say that other hospitals don't do that, because I just don't know what other ones do. But as far as what they did with me and everything, it was awesome. So, heck yeah. Did you find what you were looking for yet?
No, I must not have it loaded up yet. I
All
got session 1, session. Let's see. I mean, I would have to re-edit it to make it work on this.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Nice.
I've got it. I've got a lot of 2005 Fort Wayne loaded up here.
Okay.
I don't see that particular one. I went through a couple of them, plus the Super Stock Pro Stock Final, and I didn't see it, but I could have swore he made the finals. This might have been something else. I could have been local. When a local class was pulled there, it was a Super Pro combo. I think I could be too many years back. That's almost 20 years ago. Yeah. That's
right. That's a lot of polls.
I was almost Kendra's age back then. Yeah.
20 years ago. I'm looking I just Googled it to see if even there was any pictures or anything.
I was still older than you are now. Never mind. Oh, man. It's probably here, but I might crash something and then lose the show. So, but I do have it. I'll have to post it.
Yeah, post it, tag me in it, and then we'll definitely get it shared around, because I think that, the world needs to see that, because that's super cool.
It's a big piece of history.
Yeah, just to have access to that is really cool.
I have to do a lot of traveling, let me tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a time that I met you in Columbus and we went to Gordyville.
That is very true.
Couple times, I think.
He didn't like his alarm clock.
No, I'd rather not discuss that.
I don't know how I didn't break an ankle or a knee.
Yeah. Well, how did your back get screwed up, Adam? Oh.
Yeah, gee, who knows? And it'd been that size 12 upside the mattress, right?
Yep. Made me sleep on a blow-up mattress.
You ain't sleeping with me.
Young and dumb.
Exactly, and that's what it was.
He was there.
Yep.
I know people that slept in bathtubs at Gordyville, so I think
it probably wasn't. Was it not alcohol related, or
no? It wasn't alcohol related.
Really?
It was 5 men in a room, and they weren't stacking 3 high in a bed. So
there you go. Yep.
Wow.
I don't know if I could ever do that.
That's all I gotta say to that.
Yeah.
I think a lot more alcohol was involved the second night when they knew they were going to be sleeping in the bathtub again.
Yeah.
Why does the name Jason Schultz come to mind?
Well, he wasn't wearing a frog costume in the bathroom. Did you ever hear that story?
No.
Jason Schultz in a frog costume in Diesels and Dark Corners. I'm making breakfast for all the beer money guys. Jason Schultz shows up in a frog costume, and next thing I know, they all disappear into my bedroom, the master suite, and we're taking pictures in my bathtub.
Nice.
All the TikToks. It was just a little awkward.
Oh my God. Awesome.
I'm like, I don't know what to think about all this.
Oh boy.
Just a bunch of men and video cameras. Hey.
It's the worst thing ever invented. A cell phone with a video camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or a camera on it.
Yeah. A phone with a camera. Period.
A phone with a very good camera now.
Nobody is safe anymore.
No.
Yeah, no secrets anymore.
Yeah, thank God a lot of that stuff wasn't invented when we were kids.
Oh, boy.
Well, me and JR anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sure I got a few years over top of you yet, Adam. So.
No, you do, but I still didn't have a cell phone with a camera on it until
oh Lord,
I was probably 21 or
I was
22.
in my 30s at least.
I mean,
Yeah. I didn't even know how to text till I was probably 40.
right?
Yeah.
Y'all really
I just
showing your age right now.
you have no idea.
Yeah. I mean, we used to have Missy used to have a pager.
Mhm. I used to have one of them too.
Yep.
For more than one job. Yep.
So,
That was your main way of communication back then.
yep.
Pager went off, you pulled over to a payphone,
Yeah.
which you don't see anymore, and you called the answering service and got the
Yep.
information. So,
Yep.
all right, we're at an hour and 1 minute. That
Heck
was
yeah.
easy. That was easy.
Oh, like I said, just keep plugging along. If you guys can think of anybody, share, like, comment, bid.
Bid.
Keep it
How about
going
the call?
because, huh?
I told them help out the calls.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, every dollar of funding now is $23 in secured funding. So that's, I mean, your dollars just even go farther and farther and farther now. So, every little thing we can do to help them out and help other people out is huge.
Yeah.
So,
And by all means, you're welcome to donate here, but donate on Adam's page.
yes.
So
Mad about cancer. Oh, right
others
there at
do
the
not
bottom.
get. Hello, knock, knock, knock. It's been below you all evening. But
I didn't see the Mad About Cancer part.
out of the way, nobody digs in and
Oh,
takes
Chris.
their piece of the pot. So
Yeah, right. Yeah, so here locally we got raffle tickets for sale. We got the meat raffle coming up here. Tons of great items. The Buffalo Sabres actually just emailed us today. We got a Devin Levi signed goalie stick that we're going to be picking up. So we're real huge about that. He's like the next up and coming goaltender for us. We're real thrilled about that. The Buffalo Bisons donated stuff. The Bandits. We got a Bills fire pit. I got all kinds of stuff.
You Buffalo people are just crazy.
Well, it's a Buffalo thing. I got
you lose me up there after the Buffalo Bills. So
yep, I got the
I'm assuming
Buffalo,
the Sabres are a hockey team.
yes, NHL. To rival Claire's Flyers. We got a Buffalo Bills sign we're raffling off. We got the Buffalo Sabres sign. We got like 60 gift baskets that we're doing. It's going to be insane. It's already sold out. 300 tickets sold out.
Good.
Freaking awesome. So
Yeah.
Like I said, we're trying to hit that 33,000 mark to go to our $100,000 goal in 3 years. So,
You'll do
I
it.
said if you can't donate on the signs, you can always go to our Mad About Cancer page on Roswell, Roswell.org. Click in our team name, go to the person you want to donate to, any denomination from 10 all the way up to unlimited. So
We like unlimited.
unlimited funds.
Yeah.
They don't whatever. I mean, you can type in anything you want. So
Look at that smile at the end when he says that.
Yep.
Oh my, that's great though, man. I'm sure. I'm not saying that it's stagnant, but I'm sure getting down to the nitty gritty, you'll get your goal. I think you'll meet your goals.
Oh yeah. Yep. No, I think it's already awesome. I mean, it's already turned out to be another great year. So, as soon as the signs are finalized, as far as that stuff goes, I message the person, set up the payment, and ship them out the next day.
Awesome.
So
Next day, talk about service.
they're all ready to go. So
Kendra, did you happen to see that New Holland? You happen
Huh?
to see that New Holland sign, Kendra?
I did, and I sent that out.
Okay.
I think Corey bid on it, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Yep.
Did he get last year's?
He did. Yep. So Hayden Otto, I believe, is the current winning.
They have 3 New Hollands out
Yeah.
west. So
They got 3 New Hollands out west. So heck yeah.
they're good people.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Haven't met too many bad ones yet, so
I met a couple. No, I'm just kidding.
probably me.
No, you're questionable. You're not bad.
Questionable. I don't know if you can say that anymore. Man, JR's really going to get red flagged.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know if he even knows what we're talking about.
I'm afraid to ask.
Me and Adam had who else was there? Freaking Tiger was down there drinking that night.
Will Witt.
Yeah, it was a questionable evening all the way around. Yeah, there's a couple of the modified guys down there. That was Keystone. 2019, 2018.
That was the COVID year.
2020.
Was it?
That was Thursday night. And then JR called me at 6 a.m. and we just went to sleep. I didn't get up till 11 because I didn't have to be at the pole till 7.
We went to sleep at like
I mean, Tiger.
Surprise, there was no pole.
Yeah. There was Thursday night. Yeah.
Tiger and I were drinking bourbon, and he brought up this vodka.
We're still live.
The vodka that he,
They were still live.
For whole.
You guys drink the Pepsi, and you got.
Yeah, we were drinking Pepsi and eating popcorn, and
then Tiger brought his Sprite up.
Everybody knows on here what we do. So.
Yes.
Yeah, Chris, you should. They all know. But oh my god, yeah, I think we went to bed 5, 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
and then
I never went to bed.
Yeah,
you did. I didn't
drinking
meetings all darn night.
I wasn't drinking either. I was busy typing up the unfortunate news to release and.
Yeah, so I started making phone calls at 5:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, then I ended up driving home that night or that day. Felt like absolute horse crap.
Yeah, I ate breakfast after I posted that stuff, and when the hotel lobby opened up for that, down the road I went.
Yeah. No,
I had to go back over to the building first.
But, yeah.
Not good.
So, no, but hey, we're through it. We're past it.
Absolutely.
We're on to bigger and better things. Let's worry about some other crap,
That's right.
Yep.
So
let's worry about raising money for cancer research.
Yeah. Yeah, let's
do that.
Let's do that instead. So
sounds like a plan. All right, folks.
That's all I got. I just appreciate the time. Thanks for having me on again. Twice in 1 week. I'm surprised.
That's true. It hasn't been a week yet. Yeah.
It hasn't been a week.
Anytime. Man. We look forward to your ESP reports.
Yeah, so let's we got 2 hooks in the beginning of June, and then we're off for like 3 weeks. And then we don't hook again until July, I believe, 9th and 10th. So we can go probably after July somewhere.
Oh, I'd probably bring you on after your first 2 hooks.
Just so there's something to talk about.
We don't have anything East Coast wise. I mean, we'll have other stuff, but absolutely.
Yeah. Whatever you want. I mean, I'll send you a bunch of photos and we can go through that and hopefully something good.
Whose photos you going to use?
Mine. Who else's would I use?
I'm just kidding.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right, JR.
Perfect. Sounds like a plan.
I love it.
Okay, guys, gals, links are there. They've been down there for the whole hour. Go help him out. Guy's got a serious goal, and Adam will meet his goal. And we need to help him do that. So, bid on a sign, or just simply go and read up what the good things that Roswell has been doing with cancer research. Adam, once again, is living proof that they know their shit and they're getting it done. So we want to help them out. We want to help Adam meet his goal, and let's get it done. Get over there to his page, MADaboutcancer on Facebook, or Adam Draught on Facebook, and click on the link if you're not interested in bidding on the sign. give them a donation. Every little bit helps. So
Yep.
make it happen. Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you so much, guys.
We'll be
Yep.
back here next
Thanks,
Wednesday. We'll be doing something. Probably a video show. I'm not sure. We'll see.
There you go. Dig up a bunch of old Kevin Masterson stuff.
Don
So I think we
Masterson.
definitely need to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll dig that stuff up and yeah, we'll just put some Fort Wayne stuff up there. Why not? What the
There you
heck?
go. I think that'd be cool.
There's some cool stuff in there, man. Because
Yeah.
what was cool about it was, back in the ATPA days, all the associations were there.
Yeah.
ESP and YTPA, East Coast Series back then is what we were called. So pretty neat stuff.
Heck
We
yeah.
have to do that. We'll do that.
Do it up.
Okay. See you next Wednesday at 7 p.m.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
See ya. Maybe.
It's his first time.
Yeah, no, always. I'm half asleep.